Welcome back. Mapsa is crying over water misery. A huge amount of water is wasted due to wrecked pipelines. Today we have a story by our citizen journalist on water wastage and lethargy of PWD officials. Bardeskas often face acute water scarcity, but PWD seems unaware about the hardships of the people. Have a look.
A citizen journalist at Mapsa, Aparna Kamath, has initiated a move to highlight water wastage in Mapsa. She has captured the outcome of a broken water pipelines at two places in Ansabat, Mapsa. Look at this. This is the first place where the water is overflowing due to breakage. Now have a look at this. This is the second place where the water is spilling over. The residents told us that it's been more than 8 days the PWD officials are not bothered about it. PWD officials are turning a blind eye at this wastage. People in Bardes cry due to scarcity of water, and here water is just flowing unnoticed. Despite of perpetual complaints to the PWD at Mapsa, no action is initiated.
गेले 8-10 दिवस झाले हांगा उदक व्हांवता पाईप फुटला आणि आम्ही 4 वेळा तरी गेली सारखी सांगपाक पण कोणूच येऊना. आज सकाळ फुडें ते आयले आणि कितें ते आज येऊन करून गेले बेगीन सकाळी येऊन. 8-10 दीस झाले इतले उदकाचो फोर्स असता, इतले उदक वेस्ट होता, कोणूच येना.
Some residents of Mapsa also expressed their dissatisfaction with the PWD and its affairs.
5-6 महिने झाले थोडे उदक वयतले, आता खूप वयता. 6 महिने झाले कोणीच ॲक्शन करिना आणि पळयना येऊन.
After the residents gave a loud call to this problem, the officials finally had to adhere to the complaints by the people. Let's know what the PWD officials have to say.
आणि तो एक मेन लाईन आमचा बटन
कोणाची कनेक्शन ते जमिनान आसा रोड कटिंगाची प्रॉब्लेम येता म्हाका त्यासाठी ते पार्टीक सांगला आम्ही ते करून घेता ते पार्टीक सांगला ऑलरेडी. आता आज टेम्पररी ते मातशें रबर बांदून गेलो ते सगळे रस्ट जाले सर ते पाईपलाईन सगळे रस्ट ते हे थ्रेड टिकेट घालपाक जायना ते इतली प्रॉब्लेम आसा ते.
A citizen journalist tried to bring forth how water is wasted when PWD officials go blind check. In coordination with Aparna Kamath, our reporter in Mapsa, Shamsundar Fatte.
Veteran actor Girish Karnad has questioned reservation to OBCs. He is fine with reservation for SC and ST. He participated in a panel discussion.
On the second day of the festival, Director of NCERT, Professor Krishna Kumar, was supposed to deliver a lecture on the child and the state. But due to some difficulties, Krishna Kumar couldn't make it to the festival. Indeed, a panel discussion by Dr. Girish Karnad, Professor Dilip Deobakar, Padmashri Maria Aurora Canto, and Padmashri Father Rumal D'Souza was held on the topic The Child and the State. Festival of Ideas was inaugurated on Monday, and this is the third edition of DD Kosambi Festival of Ideas.
Talk about a simple thing that at home, even today, and I can tell this with an experience of not only the rural woman, but woman in a metropolis with highly educated backgrounds, is still blamed for giving birth to her daughter. And that too, we all accept it. I'm not talking about if people many times say this happens in villages, illiterate people, etc. It's not true. A significant number of cases I have seen are with highly educated, high-profile families. These are simple information awareness that you can pass on to everybody else, which is also education, which can have a large social impact because that person, that woman can be confident, will not blame herself. She will be confident to run the family and otherwise and perform. These are parts of education. Education doesn't mean only value education you talk of there, or the education getting into a class by getting a degree.
We will somehow make up for the social injustice that has been done to many communities through the centuries. You know, the whole question of reservation comes in here. The whole question of who the reservation should be. You know, I mean, people like Andre Betey, who have worked on it and who have written on, just tell me if I go on, have said that, yes, the ST, SC, the Dalits, they have suffered so much that they need protection. They need reservation. They should be given, they should be given priority. They should be given extra attention. But what are called OBCs and other communities, do they really need this protection?
Our reporter in Panji, Devidas Kamli, with video journalist Shahnawaz Mayadi.
There is a possibility of milk price hike by imported brands. Goa Dairy has already hiked the prices by 2 rupees. Imported brands from nearby states control 70% of Goa's milk market. There is a possibility of milk price hike by brands from nearby state in near future. This possibility has arisen after Goa Dairy hiked its milk prices by ₹2. The hike in this branded milk will definitely pinch the common man as they control 70% of Goa's dairy market. Goa Dairy has only 30% of its share in local dairy market. The total milk demand is around 3 lakh of liters. Goa Dairy supplies 82,000 liters. Nandini supplies 52,000 liters. Mahananda supplies 20,000 of liters. Arogya supply 21,000 liters. Others supply 62,000 liters. Milk Society supply 5,000 liters and Milkman supplies around 20,000 liters. Total milk supply is 2,65,000 liters. The rest of the demand is fulfilled by standard Tetra Pak milk or powdered milk. These figures indicate that there is an increase in demand of milk, but production is stagnated. We spoke with Datta Buriye, marketing manager of Goa Dairy. He fears that India might become a milk importing country if situation continues.
फुडल्या आमी वर्सां आसा तातूंत आमकां दूद मेळटलें जाल्यार आजूच विचार करपाक जाय नाल्यार ती परिस्थिती हाता भायर वतली फुडें फुडें आनी आज आमच्या देशांत जे सरप्लस दूद आसा तो फुडें देश आमचो इम्पोर्टींग देश जातलो म्हणजे आमकां दुसऱ्या देशांचेर अवलंबून रावचें पडटलें दूद मागणी करच्या खातीर.
Our reporter from Panji, Laukik Shilkar, with video journalist Ravindra Dalvi for Prudent Media. Deputy Collector D.H.K. Naudekar has postponed the hearing on mining ore transportation in Bicholi to 11th of March. The hearing was held on Tuesday at Deputy Collector's office in Bicholi. Mining transport through the city will remain closed till 11th of March.
Bicholkars are fed up with the mining trucks plying on the main routes. They demand that mining traffic through the city be completely closed. They are agitating against it. On 20th of January, they had blocked the full traffic for 5.5 days, staging Rasta Roko. Agitation was temporarily withdrawn after the intervention of Deputy Collector Kanodekar. Deputy Collector imposed Section 133 and scheduled the hearing on ore transport on 9th of February. Fuming Bicholkars gathered for the hearing at Deputy Collector's office on Tuesday. The Truck Owners Council was also present. Truck owners are presented by Advocate Sawekar.
There are RTOs. RTO office is located over here in Bicholi. There are RTO, there are police. The traffic can be regulated because there is no other road for me to transport this. There is no ban, there is no restriction to transport from Kalnai to Goa. There is no transport. There is no restriction for trade from Kalnai to Goa or from Maharashtra to Goa. Considering this aspect, I say that the present application or present grievances of the petition does not fall under 133 of CRPC.
Deputy Collector had a tough time controlling the people present for hearing. Deputy Collector postponed the hearing on 11th March, that is after the Zilla Panchayat polls. Bicholkars are satisfied over the proceedings as mining or transport will remain closed till then.
Any more dates here I have found out, and only that just after election we can take it.
A reporter from Bicholi, Uday Parab.
It's time for yet another short break. Stay tuned.